kindness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello and welcome to the show, and happy St. George's Day, everyone! Yeah, like you knew it was St. George's Day. St. George's Day! You know St. George's Day. It's the day when we all, I don't know, have pancakes? What do we do? I don't know. Essentially, it's the day when the English can all get together and have a party. And, well, there's nothing nicer than the sight of an English person celebrating, is there? There's no word of a lie. We've got a fantastic show for tonight. I'm delighted to welcome back one of my favourite comedians. Yes, the brilliant Jimmy Carr is here. Jimmy. Now, you all know Jimmy. He's utterly fearless. He says the things that we're all thinking. Well, not the things I'm thinking, like, where's my wine? And, well, essentially, that's all I'm thinking. Actually, where is my wine? Oh, there it is. I'll be with you soon, my darling. Sorry. Now, actually, I lie. What I'm actually thinking is what a wonderful celebrity superstar couple we have backstage. Peter, Andre, and Katie Price are on the show! So excited! Oh. Peter and Katie. Do you want to see a topless picture? Do you? Do you? Whoa. Oh, look at that stomach. Apparently he works out a lot using those big bouncy things. What are they called? Oh, it's his wife's tits. I'm gonna get hit in a minute. Now, Katie met Peter on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. There they are. Now, on the show, she described Peter's penis as being like an acorn. Now, I wouldn't know. I mean, what does an acorn taste like? Do you know? Now, I'm so glad Katie's on the show. I've got so much in common with her. She's written an autobiography. I've written an autobiography. She's hosted a chat show. I've hosted a chat show. She slept with Peter Andre. I'm so sorry, Johnny. It meant nothing to me. Nothing. Katie's into horses now. Hello. Actually, it's really serious about horses. She wants to take part in the Olympic dressage, and she takes riding very, very seriously. I will tell you now, that wasn't the first picture that came up when I googled Katie Price and Arab Stallion. But no, so Katie and Peter, they are showbiz royalty. You can tell, because Peter's never seen one of these before. That was just before his agent phoned and Peter burnt his ear. We are going to have a great show tonight, and to be honest, we do need a bit of cheering up. Yes, on Wednesday, Alistair Darling unveiled his budget. Look at him there. Do you know the really odd thing is he's got ginger pubes? Now, how can I explain the budget in terms my audience would understand? Well, we got no money. Country go poo-poo. Good. Move. Now, of course, Alistair's presenting a united front with Gordon Brown. Now, if you look at them there, those eyebrows, that expression, I think I've seen their love child. Let's get the guests on! 8 out of 10 can't say he's their favourite comedian, the fantastic Jimmy Carr! Hello, sir. Sit yourself down. Very much, Jimmy Carr's here. And it's two for the first of all. Please welcome Katie Price and Peter Andre! Woo! Hello. Oh, thank you so much for coming. See you guys.
Check you out.
Oh, I love that's proper showbiz, isn't it?
Well,
that's fabulous.
He says I look like a man in drag. No. But, you know, it fits the show, really.
She isn't.
And she said I look gay, so...
She said you look gay?
Yeah.
In that?
Never. Stop it.
In a silver shirt?
Come on.
You look perfect together. You don't know, honestly. But you must... People love the two of you. They love the two of you.
See, both of us. They don't all hate me, Pete.
They actually love Kate, and she's unique.
These two, and hats off to you, and it seems unlikely looking at you now, you're running the marathon on Sunday.
We are indeed. Well, I'll be walking most of it.
Coughing.
You're running the marathon. Just imagine you running the marathon being like an extended opening sequence of Baywatch.
Exactly.
I don't know about that. I'm wearing a big T-shirt, long legs. I'm not going to be typical little shorts and all of that. I'm there, seriously, yeah, but that's predictable.
Who built the start? That was like a rhetorical...
Yeah, the bra I'm wearing wouldn't really look Baywatch.
No, you must be wearing a sports bra, I'm guessing.
Proper ugly granny bra, yeah.
Who built that? NASA?
I'm not quite.
But have you probably been training? You have probably been training.
Yeah, can't you see my legs have bulked up? Well, they have bulked up. Probably not too lot, but they have, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at those.
They have.
Look at those tree trunks.
But no,
little
you
thing.
both must kind of... You both obviously look after yourselves a lot, so... But how much training have you actually done for this thing?
Since December. Actually, I'll let you talk, otherwise you won't
No.
get a word in edgeways.
Honestly, I'm really happy to chill and have my hot chocolate, listen to Jimmy.
Well, there you are training. It's not a lie. There you are training.
Yeah, no, we did. We got up to about, I think, 18, 19 miles.
Yeah.
It's a killer. I mean, the one time we did it, it was the run. It was brilliant. Absolutely, the one time.
We weren't even going there.
I was going there.
Yeah, he was. You can go there later if you want.
So have you run a marathon?
Well, you know.
That's very decent of you, Peter.
You know, the shirt and everything.
As long as you pay me well, or is it for free?
Anyway, so we did the 18-mile, and we did the 18.
Is that the wall? Is that where the wall is?
No, the
No,
wall
the
was
wall's
at
the
10.
first mile.
Oh.
It's a killer. It's an absolute killer. But then marathon runners will think it's a breeze. But for us, this is going to be tough. There's no doubt about it.
We're not competing with Ben. We're not doing it to get a time. We're purely doing it to raise money.
Who are you raising money for?
Vision Charity.
And I'm the NSPCC.
Often, well, and you also raise an amazing amount.
Yeah, well, hope
We've raised about £250,000. I have for Vision.
So that's gonna... That's amazing.
I've got to finish it first.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to anyone. You know, I can run a certain amount, then I'm definitely going to have to walk because, you know...
But for that money, you'll crawl over the finish line.
I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Paramedic dragging me.
Do people really sponsor someone? Because it's a good charity anyway. Do people really pledge money and then go, well, she better finish?
Exactly. They probably don't think I
If you've got 25.5 miles, I'm not paying nothing.
Exactly.
Put me in for a fiver. As long as you finish.
Yeah,
under 3 hours.
Under 3 hours.
But I read in one magazine, I read that in the lead up to the thing, because of all the training, you're feeling very fit and frisky and you're having lots of sex leading up to it. And then in another magazine, I read that you're having no sex, but you might have some sex when you finish.
The first one that said we were was I was dreaming, obviously, at that point, and they were asking me at the interview, and I was half asleep, and I said what I was wanting, and then the truth came out when she said it.
So post-marathon, then you've been saving your energy.
Why are you laughing when you know it's the truth?
Oh, because I don't know. I'm a busy lady. I haven't got time for everything.
Won't take long.
And then I
It
hear
does
this
take long.
lovely lady...
45 minutes. Right, ladies.
45 minutes?
No, I have to say this. Ladies, right? Is this not true? Look, this even counts for you. You might be quick or slow, I don't know.
You want to... I'll be in
There's
and
a
out.
tight 20.
But
I would
women
be
out
in and out of
there,
there in a heartbeat and I wouldn't leave a mess.
could you put up with that every single time 45 minutes for quickie? Exactly. You like it in, out, and just go, oh, hurry up, done. Wouldn't you? Yes.
No, but then I did. And is this true? Because this would suggest it is very frisky
Probably
in the world
not true
of
if it's in the
Peter.
magazines.
I'm curious.
Right.
This is the one about Lakeside Shopping Centre.
Lakes, I haven't been there for ages.
Yeah, but what happened?
I love it. That's the shocking bit of the story. Lakeside.
I've been there for ages. I've got a blue water. Unless I've got a sign in there.
He's just...
All right,
just
Pete,
let
I'm
us
just
finish.
saying.
Apparently, Lakeside... No, it's interesting. I haven't been to Lakeside for ages either.
Yeah.
Blue Water's frankly better, isn't it?
This is a bit like being, for me, on a night bus. People chatting about stuff.
It's a chat show. That's what we do in a chat
love
show.
it. Yeah, go on.
So, Lakeside Shopping Centre. Does this ring any bells?
No, it wasn't. It was
Oh,
Costco's.
no, it's Costco. I know what you're saying.
Listen,
It was Costco!
which
For a
is
second, I thought
far
it was a
better
seedy
than
story.
Lakeside.
Okay. You're in your car.
Yeah.
know, I
the
mean-
windows were blacked out where we thought they were. We put the seats down and he had a little 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
You know,
That's a little 5 minutes.
Because it gets worried when it's sort of
and then she came
outside.
back and said, "Are you done?"
That story just yells romance.
We did as well. That's gross when you think about it.
Gross, it's good.
that's
It's adventurous,
sexy.
Pete.
You just, when you're married, you do things. You don't...
Oh, here we go. I hate that excuse. When you're married, you don't change, Peter.
Did I say
You
we
was about
changed?
to.
No, what I said... Sorry, just give us 1 minute. When you're married, like if somebody goes and says, "Oh, you know, we did this or we did that," you think, class, I don't really want to hear about it. And most people don't want to hear it from us. However, we are married and we try and stay young and with it. And that's why we go to Costco's.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Exactly.
Is that your channel?
Yeah, of course. And she loves it. She's like, yeah, go on.
Now, Jimmy's been with the same partner for, is it 6 years?
8 years.
8 years. So how do you keep the flame alive?
What?
You know.
You thought what? Flame alive?
Oh, was that down
We
a long
watch
time ago?
TV and hang out. What do you want? There's a weird thing. She still gets annoyed if I use her toothbrush. Like, after 8 years, when you consider how intimate we've been. If you can tell me a better way to get dog shit out of trainers... I'd love to hear about it, because there's nothing finer about it. Nothing finer.
Now, listen, as I mentioned earlier, today is St. George's Day. Now, St. George is obviously the patron saint of England, but we're not the only country to have St. George.
I love St. George. He's my favourite. What do you do, kill a dragon?
Yes.
Just in case Christians aren't believing enough crazy things. This fella killed a dragon, is all. All right, if you like, why not?
But no, we share him, because he's also the patron saint of, well, Georgia. Not that surprising. I really wasn't expecting that, were you?
Woo, Georgia.
Let's try Serbia. Nothing. Georgia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Bosnia and Herzegovina, the Republic of Macedonia, and Portugal. He's basically Ryanair's favourite saint. According to Wikipedia, George started out as a Roman legionnaire and ended up designing a range of leisure wear for Asda.
So we on about George, you're only paying for the label.
So true. We also found in Wikipedia that St. George is not only the patron saint of England, but also he's the patron saint of syphilis and skin disease. So, English, syphilis, skin disease.
Leeds?
No. We're going with a picture of someone.
Winehouse.
You're quite right, Amy.
Oh, St. George has taken a day off there, hasn't he?
Oh, dear. Take it away. Now...
I thought she was amazing on Britain's Got Talent last week.
But now, the Scots and the Irish all have their own national anthems, but the English, we're just stuck with the boring old God Save the Queen. Not that it's boring, but it's... Anyway. So, the search is on for an English anthem.
I would have thought you would love God Save the Queen.
No. Late in life, I discovered it's not about me.
I'm thrilled they've written a song.
Yeah, I don't like, they sing it all the time. So, the search is on for an English anthem, and we're going to audition a few ideas here in the audience to the tune of God Save the Queen. So, and the idea is, they've written a few lyrics about what makes England special to them, right? So, first up is Mark Lobbs. Where's Mark Lobbs? Oh, there's Mark Lobbs. Hello. Now, essentially, what makes Mark very excited about Britain is cheese.
Cheese.
You love our cheeses. So, off you go, sir.
All right, here we go.
Can I just stop you there? It appears you're not English.
It's true. It's true.
All right, we'll let you go. Go.
God, I love smelly cheese, Stilton and Dairy Leaf.
I'll stop you there. Thank you very much. It was a lovely effort. There's somebody called Ollie? Ollie? Ollie. Let's go with Ollie. Oh, there you are. Hello. Ollie, yours is very lovely. Off you go.
I love my girlfriend, she is so lovely, but farts in bed.
Good. Now, where's Darren Smith? Where's Darren Smith? Oh, there's Darren. Oh, look at Darren. Whoa. Oozes Englishness. Belt it away there, sir.
OK. I like to plant my seed, but in my time...
Oh, now I'm going to stop you. No, because I like it. I like it. I think you've got a good voice. So I'll tell you what, we've got some footage of the Mall full of kind of flag-waving people. So do you want to come down and sing it with the music and everything? Now... Come over here. Come over here. Oh, come on. Now, you stand over here. There you go. What's your name, by the way, again?
Darren.
Darren, that's right. You stand there. Now, we were thinking about... No, this way, that way, towards the camera. You hold that. That's your microphone. Okay. Now, we were thinking, who would Britain like to see singing their new national anthem? Here we go. So, put that there.
Dankeschön.
OK. Now, you'll be amazed by this transformation. There. It's Susan Boyle, ladies and gentlemen. It's incredible, isn't it? It's like she's here. OK, you ready? I'll cue you in a second. OK, and, ladies and gentlemen, singing the new English national anthem, it's Susan Boyle. Off you go.
I like to plant my seed, but in my time of need I can't succeed. Help me, please, Monty Don, help me to get it on, so I can go.
Listen, now, because when the two of you met on I'm Celebrity...
Oh, God, those were the happy days. No, I'm joking.
No, but it was extraordinary to watch, because you can't... You know, cynically, we did all kind of think, oh, well, that'll be over in a heartbeat once you get out of there. And we believed it while you were in there.
Well, it was in 45 minutes. OK, carry on.
45 long minutes. Because I mean, because... In Britain, in America, there are lots of reality TV shows that follow people's lives, but in Britain, you are the ones. I mean, your lives are just on telly the whole time. It must do your heads in.
It does sometimes.
There must be bits where you just kind of go, we have sold our souls, what the hell are we doing? It's
not that, it's just that, because we're so used to the cameras now, and even if I'm in a strop, which is all the time, and moody all the time, they just get it on camera, and I sometimes watch it and I go, oh, my God, I am so bossy. Oh, my God, I'm so moody. And it's just, well, that's reality.
Like Pete, very quiet, just drinking his chocolate drink.
Yeah.
But they must edit it for the bust-ups and all those bits.
Well, for one show, how many hours do they need?
I think it's about 40 hours for the 1 hour that they need, but... See, that's not a lot when you think of it like that, but if you're filming over a period of 3 months... And don't forget, it's only a few hours a day. I mean, we do our own thing, but we're pretty much the same off-camera as on. And it is, it's a job. I mean, to me, it's a pleasurable job because they're just filming you do what you want to do.
What are you saying, I moan?
No, I mean, everyone knows you moan. No one has to question that ever. But, and it is, I guess... We still wonder why everyone's...
What I think is really appealing is that there seems to be no kind of artifice, because you seem like, on one level, that you're kind of inventions, but you're real and you behave the way you behave. Like you're on the show and you're kind of bickering like a regular couple. And
I did say to her, we're like George and Mildred, and the funny thing is, we're only in our 30s. Well, I'm in my 30s.
No,
You've
you're nearly
just turned-
40.
I'm 36.
You're nearer more 40. Yeah, nearer 40. I'm only
I'm
just 30.
36, and I've only just turned 36.
Yeah, well, you're still 36.
Do you think
I'm
there's
40.
relate counsellors watching this going, let me out and this is the job of a lifetime?
Yeah, well...
That's 5 years' work.
But it works. It works because, like, you know, I mean, because you must have thought. I mean, everyone thought, oh, this is going to last a wet weekend, and now is it
Do you know
5 years?
what's
now?
weird? Yeah, we're on our 6th year now. Is talking about the jungle. We've got it on tape, and when we look back at it, we're still bickering then. Even in the jungle, you know, I was winding him up, and we're still exactly the same.
Okay.
And the eternal question of was it an acorn? You really tried to get me with that one, but guess what?
Whatever, Pete.
And an acorn grows into a mighty oak.
It is
to a
actually
mighty
very
oak.
big. Do you know, I saw a guy...
Again, they don't need to...
I have to say
honestly,
this.
please,
No, Pete,
please.
I'm sort of about you.
Let her go.
Look away, Greg.
I went to the gynecologist the other day and they had to put a camera up my thing and my
Okay,
mum and
you
my
know,
sister
that's
was there.
I think I saw that on the internet.
No, and I said, oh my God, it's going to hurt. And my mum said to the doctor, you should be used to big things because Pete's big.
How does your mother know that?
I know, Kate.
That's so wrong on so many levels.
Photos in the bedroom drawer she might have seen.
Okay, and on.
So where do you draw the line then? Because presumably when you went to the gynecologist with a camera,
Oh, no.
you went...
Oh, they
we
weren't
can't have a
filming
live
that.
feed of that.
They weren't filming
Well, you said
that.
a camera went up there, and I naturally assumed...
Oh, no.
What, ITV2?
If you'd like to see the footage, press the red button now. Just me on that.
Anyway, listen, the two of you, Kate and Peter, famously met on reality TV, but there is a new way of meeting the person of your dreams, which is getting very popular. Actually, it used to be popular, and now it's back. You know these newspaper columns? Those spotted newspaper columns?
It's like the Desperately Seeking, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like someone on a tube train going, I saw a blonde lady, she was hot.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Look, they're all...
I always look at these and think it's just for lazy stalkers. It's like for someone that's like, oh, I wouldn't mind stalking her, but, oh, so busy. I'll just email the paper.
What's weird is, I read these now to see if I'm in... But, like, presumably they just go... Graham Norton off the telly. I was anyway.
Yeah.
But this is which one's this? This is the London paper, and so there's one on the 8:52 from King's Cross to Cambridge Thursday. I watched your stuff while you went to the toilet. You got off at Stevenage.
When he says I watched your stuff as you went to the toilet, that could... Had you made one of those peepholes? What was going on there?
That's horrible. Now you may want to laugh at the people who placed these ads. And you can now, as we meet two of them. There's a couple... Oh, there... Oh, is you two up there? Brett and is it Susanna?
Yeah.
Brett and Susanna. And did you met through one of these things?
Yeah, we did.
So who placed the ad?
That was me.
You placed the ad? Tell all.
Graham, I must say, I think that's just as well, because if she'd placed the ad, she would have presumably put an ad in going, I really like Shrek. In a bad way.
So you placed the ad. And what did it say?
To the stunning blonde walking down City Road. Would you fancy going out for a drink and me cooking you breakfast in the morning?
Did you put that ad in a phone box?
Was it the breakfast that swung it?
Definitely, in full English.
I love the idea of a woman reading that and thinking, shall I call? Breakfast. Yeah.
How did she know it was you?
Well, she walks past my job every day. So I put out, I was outside, and she knew it was me.
So what's your job?
I work in a video shop. I manage a video shop.
Video shop.
Is it a gentleman's special interest video shop?
Yeah.
Do you recognise him from shopping? I knew him from
He
somewhere.
was trying to remind me it's a porn shot, and I was like, I know. Not that thick.
I did it discreetly, thanks.
The two of you, you're like a couple in a soap opera. Honestly, they're like... it's very, I love it. So, it is obviously a good way to tell someone that you fancy them. You know what I mean? If you can't pick up the nerve, you tell them this way. So, we think live national television is just as good as a newspaper. So, we got some people in our audience to describe people that they wanted to meet. So, is it Ellen or Eileen? Eileen? Hello? Hello. And what's your name?
Ellen.
Ellen? Ellen? Ellen. OK. Now, right. And actually, I can see this. Me, the quirky Welsh pixie. Welsh pixie.
Yep.
You, the grey-haired juggler at Covent Garden Piazza. And then rather saucily, I would like to go on the walls. Minx. So, a grey-haired juggler in the Covent Garden area. Well, we care. So, we had a little scout round. Seriously, we did do this. We've had a scout round in the Covent Garden area. And we've rounded up as many grey-haired street performers as we could find. So, let's see if we found a performer. Now, think if you're going outside, but don't say if it's him. Let's see them all, and then you can see if we found him. I really hope we do have found him. Let's just go out and have a look. Oh, look how lovely it is. Now, now he's quite attractive, I would say. Actually, that's quite clever with a bowling ball. All right, let's go on to the next one. OK. Oh, God. Oh, that's frightening. Oh, no, well, is that... Well, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Hello. I think I know you. I do know you. Maybe. He's a grey-haired juggler. Yeah. People like it. So, fingers crossed, is he there?
Go back, go the other way.
So we go the other way.
Him? Yeah, I've seen him before.
Johnny, you've seen them all before. It's a circle. Is it him? Yes?
Yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah,
Ooh.
definitely.
Now, what's your name, sir? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. My name's Andy.
Andy. Oh, Andy. Well, you've got a secret admirer in the studio.
So I gather.
Yes. So would you like to come and meet your secret admirer?
Yeah, okay.
All right. You pack your clubs and follow one of the people there with keys, and they'll bring you to the studio. All right. See you in a bit, Andy.
Bye.
Bye. Now, the stuff you've done, Katie Price. So
Yeah.
obviously the books, hugely successful.
22 books.
You've sold 22 books.
I like that.
I can't. Well, hats off to you, because it's not easy writing.
It's having a good imagination.
22
though.
books. How many books have you read?
Not that many. I didn't write them. I just thought of some of the stories.
Some of them.
So I'm running six there at
Some of the
signings
stories.
and that, so I don't care
It's
what
22
anyone
books.
says.
You can't think of all those stories.
Do you know what I mean?
When you're at a signing and someone comes up and goes, "It's a brilliant book," you go, "Is it?" I'll have a look at that one then. I'll put
I
that
don't
by.
actually know what's in the books.
Of course you do.
Well,
'Cause
lots of do.
There's kids' books as well, aren't there? There's kids and there's the novels and the romancy
As
stuff.
if you're really interested.
No, but I've read some of the romancy stuff because it was in the there was excerpts on the internet. It was fun.
And also, look, the two things that you can't do is one of the children's books was nominated for the W.H. Smith Children's Book of the Year.
Well, that was Pony Care, but I was involved in that more than like the others because I actually know about horses.
And did people, I mean, because presumably the W.H. Smith Book of the Year Awards is quite a bookish affair. So when
Shame the
Katie
people
Price...
there weren't, because they were like, how can I have an award? You know, snobby librarians, and I don't care saying it because I've beaten you lot, so up yours again.
They must have been a bit weird when you walked in, kind of like, what?
They did, and I hate it when Why what? Just because I got my boobs out for a living, what? I'm not allowed to do anything else? I hate it when people
they think
judge
it'd be difficult because you've got quite large breasts to get round with a pen.
There you go.
Practicalities of reaching a keyboard.
Well, I don't, so I've got a tape recorder.
See? She's
So
thought
the
of
books
everything.
is only the start of it, though. Go on, what else is on the list?
No, this is new. The equestrian range. We saw a glimpse of it earlier, the equestrian range.
I only done it as a hobby, not thinking it would be as big as it was, and it's just going off the shelf.
But you can imagine a little girl with a horse would just love
I'm
that.
actually doing the clothes show. I've actually got a part at the clothes show doing it all, so it'll be the first time I'm on a catwalk, but actually doing my own stuff.
With a horse?
We are going to bring horses on there, yeah.
That's a challenge.
Is it mainly whips and jodhpurs?
Actually, no whips.
You've missed a trick there, lady.
And now, because polo, you really do play polo, don't you? And you're really passionate
I'm
about
not
polo.
very good at it, but yeah, no, I can do dressage and everything else, but polo, I can play it, but I can't really hit the ball, so really I can't play it.
Because there was that story where you got turned away from...
That Cartier.
Yeah, and I love the way that you actually kind of went, no, you know what, I was upset, and I liked that you...
Do you know what? Because none of them knew about horses. I'm actually horsing. I bought a table for my family because I'm actually into horses and I was actually into watching polo. And half them people who went there didn't buy a ticket and were just invited by everyone else. And it's snobbery as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Now, here's the story. Katie Price has been everywhere. She's been everywhere. Yeah. Even on naan bread. Yes? This is... Have you seen this before?
Never.
Have you not seen this?
No.
Now, it's Katie's naan.
I love it.
It's kind of like a lad's magazine you can eat. And in fairness, it's not a great likeness, but you can see why they thought it might be you.
Yeah, it wouldn't pass as the passport photo, but it's...
I wouldn't mind having a taste of that. I wasn't even being...
Why haven't you got the real thing?
Yeah.
No, that stopped when we got married. That looks very tempting.
They were getting on well. Honestly,
No, we are.
They had a good
Get
phase.
off, don't touch, don't touch.
They had a happy phase for about 15 minutes, and that's over.
That's another 6 months without...
Yeah. Another domestic.
You're always saying this, though. You're always saying you're not getting enough sex. Whenever I see you,
He gets it when I'm ready.
Do you know what?
Are you on Twitter or Facebook or anything?
Yeah,
Are you
yes.
on Twitter?
Are you
Yes,
on that?
I'm on
he
Twitter,
is.
yeah. Can you start twittering every time you get it? Because I worry.
Oh, don't get it, because he's on Twitter.
This Twitter thing, have you been on this?
No!
No, this seems incredible.
Are you on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I haven't. What?
I'm on it, but I don't go on it like he does.
Honestly, this thing...
Okay.
He
Are you on
talks to
Facebook?
girls
Are
and
you-
everything,
Katie,
and I deleted them and blocked them.
Yeah, she goes on...
Because he left it logged on and I went
Yeah,
and
but
deleted them.
it's
So
very
bollocks to them.
innocent.
They're not coming back. And I would check to see if you found them.
So
again.
what,
did.
you're feeling threatened
Jimmy
by
Choos, I
other...
put it
So
back
you
on.
did?
Yeah.
You better swear on your life. You know.
Do you know
No,
I did it
no.
on purpose?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm gonna send her a message myself.
What? It's got nothing to do with her.
She's here tonight.
You shouldn't be going on my page. I wouldn't do that to
Well,
you.
my battery was flat and you should have logged out.
She's got a point. Okay. Just ask her one question. No, before we carry on, have I ever gone on your page and looked at your page?
You don't... Oh, log out.
Okay. Fair play.
I think this is what's known, Peter, as a lesson learned.
So it'd be interesting to see what else he looks at in the studio on the computer and what else he does to himself.
He makes a lovely album.
So now you're calling me a wanker? Unbelievable.
Come on, what about you?
Oh, you got a joking. Oh,
I know,
well
thank you.
Sorry, Graham.
It's not just Katie on naan bread.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Exactly, you know.
It's not just Katie on naan bread. No, there's been a few weird images around recently. Honestly, this is true. A gardener from Bexley in Kent was pulling up his old asparagus plants. Stop it, you two.
Sorry, Graham.
He pulled one out of its pot and revealed an exact likeness of the head of Jesus. It seems unlikely, but it's true. There it is. That or Captain Birdseye. Now... What is about a bit spooky?
No, I just got
Or
chills.
is it just air conditioning?
No, I just got chills, genuinely.
Really?
Yeah,
Weird.
they're multiplying.
God. He's off. Now, here's one that isn't quite so good. Jesus in a Kit Kat. Do you see it there?
How disappointing. Graham, how disappointed would you be if you're a Christian and someone says there's good news and bad news? The good news is Jesus the Lord is back. Bad news is it's in a chunky Kit Kat.
Not good. This has been submitted by someone who thinks they saw Bruce Forsyth's face in Niagara Falls. That was quite good, isn't it?
Nice, yeah.
So we've seen Jesus' face in a pot plant, Bruce Forsyth's face in a waterfall, and Eamon Holmes' face in a pie. Well, I'm guessing. Now, Jimmy Carr, he be on tour.
Oh, of course,
yes.
as always.
Well, you are always on tour. This new tour is...
Well, it is a new tour. It's new jokes and stuff, yeah.
Rapier Wit, it's called.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That is what it's called.
I thought it would be a funny title.
Yeah. And tickets are on sale today. Yeah.
I'm still finishing off the last tour,
But that's
though.
the weird thing. He's now touring the old tour, which is Joke Technician.
Until August, and then this one starts at the Edinburgh Fringe in August and then runs for a year.
But now, there's been a rash of comedians doing these huge, big arena tours. Like there's...
I went to see Russell the other night.
Yeah, Russell Brand.
Russell Brand the other night in the O2. It was amazing. It was like a proper... People have often said comedy's the new rock and roll, and it isn't. He is. It was amazing. It was properly good. It was really fun.
And
but 16,000 people.
Have you done one that big?
No. I do about 3,000 would be the absolute max for me, yeah. But it's a different sort of thing, I think.
But can you do jokes to 16,000 people?
I think you can. I think you've got... It works for certain kind of artists. It works for... Lee Evans is amazing in a room that size, and Russell was great because he's got all that kind of... people are going to sort of worship almost, this kind of charisma. Whereas with me, it's a man with a fat face telling jokes. I think you need to be able to... it's like you need to sell it a bit more. I've lost weight. I've put on weight. I was 7...
How much weight has he lost from the last one? The first time I saw you out there.
Oh, he was so fat then, wasn't he?
No, but there's nothing of him.
I was 8 pounds. I've piled on the... I can't stop eating.
But you have really lost loads of weight, definitely.
I have. Yeah, it's... yeah,
and what is it? They're not eating after 6?
No, I've stopped eating pizzas after gigs, and it's kind of... Imagine that.
Isn't that funny?
Imagine that. It wasn't good for me.
Anyway, now, while you're on tour, you've been working on this thing of making jokes shorter.
Oh, well, yeah,
down to the number of words.
Well, there's sort of a thing in the show. I'm quite sort of meticulous about, like, obviously there's a lot of audience stuff which is different every night, but I like to have a lot of jokes in the show. So I tried to do this thing where I write very short jokes so I could pack even more into the show. So I had a 4-word joke last year. Venison's dear, isn't it? 4 words. It's over in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So we had 3-word stationery store moves. Joke shaped.
Yes.
2-word dwarf shortage.
Very good. Now, and in terms of, because a lot of guys, the jokes they like to tell are they do kind of funny chat-up lines to women.
Yeah, I've never really subscribed to the chat-up line thing. Obviously, the best chat-up line is, will you hold my pint while I go for a shit? No, because if you find a girl that says, not a problem, she's a keeper. As far as I'm concerned, that's right up there with, does this rag smell of chloroform to you? Which is the gold standard. The thing about chat-up, guys don't really chat you up, I wouldn't imagine.
No.
Because you're a bit kind of, you know, you look so glamorous and kind of, it's a bit frightening. The thing about chat-up lines, I think, is they're scary because the girls, you know straight away, you know kind of the first line in, whether the girl's going to go, you're a dick, or buy me a drink. So what I do is I write chat-up lines where you're sort of halfway through it and you can abort the mission if it's going badly. So you can say things like, did you hurt yourself when you fell from heaven? Because it looks like you landed on your face. If she looks...
That's good.
I think the sense of humour thing, I don't think you can pull women with a sense of humour, but I think when you're in a relationship, having the same sense of humour is a very important thing, and that's part of why this will never work.
Listen, this idea that you... Because now, would you find a man attractive, Casey, just because he had a good sense of humour?
Yes. What's that saying? A man can talk you to bed. Or
Laugh
did I
you
just
into
make
bed.
that up?
Laugh you into bed.
Oh, that's the one time.
Yeah.
I should be blonde sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm so thick.
Well, you have been. Well, listen, this idea of laughing women into bed, we thought we'd test the theory. So let's go over to... we've built a sort of bedroom set over here. So come with me, everybody. Come on.
Are we making a film?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Casey and Peter, you're up here on bar stools, so standing at the side. And you're there.
Katie's on a bar stool. That cameraman has got the best job in television, hasn't he?
Sit down, please.
If you can.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you,
yeah,
Can
yeah.
you sit on it?
Of course.
So, Jimmy, we've got a queue of women. They're
Right.
waiting to be laughed into bed. We've got a bed. Do you see? Bed. They're going to be laughed into that.
I'm sorry, am I competing with you to chat women up?
No.
'Cause if I lose this, the shame may be too much for me.
Yeah. It's not a competition. We're just trying to laugh women into bed and have fun. Okay. So, we're in a shorter time, so we're going to limit you to just very short thing, like 3 words or less, to make these women smile and get them into bed. They only have to smile.
I could get it out if you want them to laugh.
Do it. Pete.
Yes, sir.
In the days, obviously, before the lovely Katie Price entered your life,
Yeah.
if you saw a woman
Yeah.
at a bar,
Yes.
did you have a signature look? Oh, yeah, do... Oh! All right, here we go. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, OK. So, first lady on. On you come.
Right?
Oh, she's smiling already. Yeah, get into bed, you're smiling.
Sorry, it's as easy as that.
Yeah, it really is. OK, next one's up.
Oh, from Primark. Lovely, beautiful.
That was easy.
That was it, no problem at all. Susan Boyle's sister. No, I'm just insulting them, sorry.
Oh, no, there's a big smile. Get in. OK, next up. Oh, now look at that, grim as death. Oh, she's up. There you go. She looks delighted to be here. Get in.
Smart casual was the code.
Next up.
Oh, it's the lady from earlier. The Welsh woman. I can't take you seriously because when you got up earlier, your tits fell out, so... Oh, get in. What do you mean, are they real? You're laughing, get in. Ooh. Would you like to be part of our budget Pirelli calendar?
Hello, you.
Oh, the 1980s called and they want that back.
Get in there anyway. Oh, yeah, come on. Get in. Pile in. Okay.
Now, pop your tops off. We've got a photo to take.
No, very exciting, because where is she? Ellen. Word has reached me that a sexy, grey-haired juggler... OK, so we've got our juggler. Can the juggler come in? Here he is. Now. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Hello there, my name's Andy.
Andy, right now. The person you're looking for, describe herself as a quirky Welsh pixie. Now, no speaking, ladies. So scan the bed and see if you can spot a quirky Welsh pixie.
It could be any of them.
No, it couldn't. Oh, no, he's getting glasses out. OK, and pile on. We're not on, but...
No way.
Who do you think it is?
Well, this one here is very nice.
Oh, so close. You're very close. You're warm.
Oh... No, the other way.
Other way.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah. Choose her.
Hello.
Yes, they got each other. Well done. Oh, look at that. Full on.
Sorry, I should have been more delicate and just done this, shouldn't I?
Oh, she wanted to juggle his balls. All right. Well done, Andy and Eileen. Very good. That is it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't make us Katie Price, Peter Andre, Jimmy Carr. Don't forget you can watch a longer, uncut edition of the show on Sunday night. We'll see you next week. Good night. Bye-bye.